If you're over 60 and your legs feel cold, heavy, or crampy by evening, here's something hopeful. Poor circulation isn't a life sentence. It's often your blood vessels asking for the right signals to relax and open. One of the body's key open sesame signals is nitric oxide, and our natural production of it drops with age, which is a major reason leg blood flow can suffer. In today's video, we're going to lean into a simple, science-backed idea. Certain drinks can nudge your body to make, or protect, more nitric oxide, calm low-grade inflammation, and help vessels in the calves and feet widen, so warm blood can finally get where it needs to go. Recent work in older adults shows that nitrate-rich beetroot juice can improve vascular signals in hours and even reshape the oral bacteria that help generate nitric oxide. One reason results can show up the same day. A quick, caring disclaimer before we dive in: these drinks can complement, not replace, your care plan. If you're on anticoagulants, have ulcers or reflux, cayenne, ginger, or take BP/EED medications, beetroot can amplify effects. Loop in your clinician first so you can use these tools safely. We'll remind you of the key medication cautions as we go. Coming up next, we'll start at number 5 with a kitchen cupboard option that gently warms the legs by activating TRPV1, the same receptor that tells vessels to loosen up. Then we'll step through ginger tea, green tea, pomegranate juice, and finish with the heavy hitter that has some of the strongest data in older adults. Stay with me. Your legs will thank you. Number 5, cayenne pepper water, the gentle warm-up. Most people over 60 never realize how quickly tiny blood vessels in the legs can tighten when nitric oxide signals dip. One of the simplest ways to nudge those vessels open, gently, is cayenne pepper water. Here's the plain English reason it can help. Cayenne contains capsaicin, the compound that creates heat. When capsaicin touches receptors along your blood vessel lining, called TRPV1 receptors, it sends a message to relax the vessel wall. That relaxation is paired with a short-term rise in nitric oxide, which helps blood slide through more easily instead of meeting resistance. Many people feel this as warmth in the feet or calves within 30-60 minutes. How to prepare it safely and effectively. Use 8 ounces of warm, not hot water. Add your 8 teaspoons of cayenne powder to start. You can work up to 1/4 teaspoon over a few weeks if comfortable. Stir well and drink in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach. If you're new to cayenne, less is more. Your body needs time to adjust. Some seniors add a squeeze of lemon, which not only improves taste, but also supports nitric oxide production thanks to vitamin C. Why consistency matters. 1 cup won't change everything, but making this a daily morning ritual can support steadier blood flow over time, especially when paired with light movement, like a 5 to 10 minute walk or gentle ankle circles. Important safety note: if you take blood thinners, have a history of stomach ulcers, or struggle with severe reflux, talk with your clinician first. Capsaicin can irritate sensitive stomachs and may interact with certain medications. Cayenne water is affordable, simple, and for many people, it's the first step toward bringing warmth back into the lower legs. But as helpful as it is, the next drink works through multiple circulation pathways at once, and that's why it ranks higher. Number 4, ginger tea. Smoother flow, less stiffness. If you've ever noticed your legs feel heavy or crampy when you start walking, this next drink may help more than you expect. Ginger tea has been used for circulation for thousands of years, but modern research helps explain why it's especially useful after 60. Ginger works in 3 important ways that matter for aging blood vessels. First, ginger helps blood flow more smoothly by reducing excessive platelet clumping. Think of it as helping blood stay more fluid, so it doesn't slow down in narrow leg vessels. Second, ginger gently relaxes the muscle layer around your arteries and veins. When those muscles loosen, vessels widen, and more oxygen-rich blood can reach your calves, ankles, and feet. Third, and this is critical after 60, ginger lowers chronic, low-grade inflammation. Over time, inflammation makes vessel walls stiff and less responsive. By calming that inflammation, ginger helps restore flexibility to aging arteries. In studies of older adults with circulation challenges, daily ginger intake has been linked to measurable improvements in ankle and lower leg blood flow within weeks. Many participants also reported less leg fatigue during walking. How to prepare ginger tea properly. Use 1 inch of fresh ginger root, peeled and sliced or grated. Simmer in 2 cups of water for 15 to 20 minutes. Strain and drink warm. Most people do best with 2 to 3 cups per day, spread out. Fresh ginger is ideal, but if needed, you can substitute 1 teaspoon ground ginger per cup. For extra benefit, add a little raw honey for taste and anti-inflammatory support. Add lemon juice to improve absorption of ginger's active compounds. Many seniors notice the biggest difference when they drink ginger tea about 30 minutes before walking. Legs often feel looser, warmer, and less likely to cramp. That warming sensation you feel isn't just in your head. It's a sign that blood vessels are opening and circulation is increasing. Still, as helpful as ginger tea is, it mainly supports flow and flexibility. The next drink goes deeper, helping repair the inner lining of your blood vessels themselves. Number 3, green tea, repairing the vessel lining. Here's something many people over 60 don't realize. Poor leg circulation often isn't just about thick blood or blocked arteries. It's about the health of the vessel lining itself, called the endothelium. When that lining is damaged or sluggish, blood flow drops, especially in the legs, which are farthest from the heart. This is where green tea shines. Researchers studying longevity in Japan noticed something striking. Communities with daily green tea habits had much lower rates of circulation-related disease. Modern science later identified the key helper, EGCG, a powerful antioxidant found almost exclusively in green tea. EGCG helps in a very specific way. It restores endothelial function, meaning it helps the vessel lining release more nitric oxide when blood flow is needed. When nitric oxide is available, vessels relax, widen, and deliver oxygen more efficiently, especially to the calves and feet. In clinical studies, adults who drank green tea regularly showed measurable improvements in blood vessel function within 2 weeks. Even more impressive, researchers documented up to a 16% increase in leg blood flow in some participants, from something as simple as tea. How to brew green tea for circulation. Preparation matters more than most people think. Heat water to about 170 degrees. Boil, then let cool for 2 minutes. Steep 3 to 5 minutes only. Longer steeping can destroy beneficial compounds and add bitterness. Drink 3 to 4 cups daily, spaced out. Spacing matters because your body can only absorb so much EGCG at one time. Helpful tips for seniors. If caffeine bothers you, choose decaffeinated green tea processed with carbon dioxide, which preserves EGCG. Add a small squeeze of lemon. Research shows it can increase EGCG absorption several-fold. Green tea works best when it's a daily habit, not an occasional drink. Over time, those endothelial improvements stack up, helping blood reach your legs more reliably. Still, green tea focuses on vessel repair and nitric oxide signaling. The next drink goes a step further by protecting nitric oxide itself, keeping it active longer inside your arteries. Number 2, pomegranate juice, protecting nitric oxide. At this point, we've talked a lot about nitric oxide because it truly is the master switch for circulation. But here's the problem. After 60, even when your body makes nitric oxide, it often gets broken down too quickly to do its job. That's exactly where pomegranate juice stands out. Pomegranates are rich in rare antioxidants called punicalagins. You'll sometimes hear them shortened or mispronounced. These compounds do something remarkable. They protect nitric oxide from being destroyed, while also helping your body make more of it in the first place. In one well-known clinical study involving people with severe peripheral artery disease, the most advanced form of poor leg circulation, daily pomegranate juice improved pain-free walking distance by over 30% in just 3 months. That's not a small improvement. That's the difference between stopping every block and walking with confidence again. At the cellular level, pomegranate juice slows oxidative damage that stiffens arteries, preserves nitric oxide so vessels stay open longer, improves blood delivery to muscles during movement. Researchers have even observed reduced plaque thickness in major arteries with regular use, effects that also translate to better blood flow in the legs. How to use pomegranate juice correctly. Choose 100% pure pomegranate juice, no added sugars, no blends. The ideal amount is 8 ounces per day. More is not better. Drink it with a meal, especially one containing healthy fats, like olive oil, nuts, or avocado, to improve antioxidant absorption. Some people prefer splitting it into 2 4-ounce servings, morning and evening, for steadier support throughout the day. Blood sugar concerns. Yes, pomegranate juice contains natural sugars, but its antioxidants actually help moderate blood sugar spikes for most people. Still, if you're diabetic, balance it within your daily intake. One fascinating finding: pomegranate juice often amplifies the benefits of the other drinks on this list. Seniors who combine it with green tea or beetroot juice frequently report better results than using any one drink alone. And yet, even with all this power, pomegranate juice ranks just below the most effective natural circulation booster ever studied. That brings us to number 1. Number 1, beetroot juice, the most powerful circulation booster. If there's one drink that has consistently impressed vascular researchers studying older adults, it's beetroot juice. And this isn't hype. The science behind it is unusually strong. Beets are the richest natural source of dietary nitrates. When you drink beetroot juice, these nitrates follow a unique pathway in your body. Friendly bacteria in your mouth and stomach convert them into nitrites, which then become nitric oxide. That nitric oxide tells your blood vessels, especially the tiny ones in your calves, feet, and toes, to relax and open wide. What makes beetroot juice different from everything else on this list is how much nitric oxide it produces and how fast it works. In studies involving adults over 65, researchers observed measurable improvements in leg blood flow within just 2 to 3 hours. Participants didn't just see changes on scans, they felt them. Warmer feet, less numbness, and noticeably less leg fatigue while walking. Advanced imaging studies have even shown blood reaching areas of leg tissue that were previously undersupplied, particularly important for people with peripheral artery disease or diabetes-related circulation problems. How to use beetroot juice for best results. Start with 4 ounces per day and work up to 8 ounces if tolerated. Fresh juice is ideal. About 2 medium raw beets, consumed within an hour of juicing. If buying bottled juice, choose 100% beetroot juice only, stored away from heat and light. Timing matters. Research suggests drinking beetroot juice about 2 hours before physical activity works best. Many seniors report their longest, most comfortable walks when they drink it late morning and walk in the afternoon. If the earthy taste isn't your favorite, mixing beet juice with a little apple or carrot juice can improve flavor while keeping most of the benefits. Important medication note: if you take blood pressure medication or drugs for erectile dysfunction, beetroot juice can enhance their effects. Always check with your doctor before using it regularly. For most people over 60, Beetroot juice is the single most effective natural way to support leg circulation. And when combined with the other drinks on this list, it creates a powerful, body-friendly approach to healthier blood flow. Let's quickly recap the 5 drinks that can help bring blood back to your legs after 60. Cayenne pepper water gently warms and opens vessels. Ginger tea smooths flow and reduces inflammation. Green tea repairs the vessel lining. Pomegranate juice protects. Nitric oxide beetroot juice dramatically boosts nitric oxide production. You can't stop aging, but you can influence how your body responds to it. Circulation doesn't disappear overnight, and with the right daily habits, it can often be revived, strengthened, and supported at any age. So here's my question for you. Which one of these drinks will you start with this week? If this video helped you, consider subscribing for more trusted, science-backed health guidance for life after 60. Your legs have carried you through decades of life. Now it's time to support them back.